You already know it is that time of the week. Rent a Girlfriend chapter 355 and 356 review, because guess what? I'm late and I'm really bad at this. Can you believe that, chat? Wow. Little Book of One is bad at making videos on time and being good at them. Damn, it's crazy. We're going to do these two chapters at once. I do think that, however, massive shout out to Reggie for these two chapters. Much better than the last two chapters. They had some cute moments. We saw the date. It's fun. Because guess what, chat? We finally arrived at Joypoyus. We had two filler chapters, because why the fuck not, I guess. Ugh. But we got them. They're at Joypoyus. And, that's, a lot of people here, and it's so early in the morning. And there was a lot of rain, but you know what? They did it. And it's 10:40, but they got here a little later than the rain. But Indy's got a reservation for a pancake place at 11:30, right? But oh no, just kidding. All the about hour or so they have, 50 minutes to go to the for breakfast. They were gonna kill time, searching around these shops, looking at things, just having a good old time on the date. Well, it turns out those stores don't open until 11, so he's got 20 minutes to kill with nothing to do. And he starts panicking. He's like, oh, what the hell am I supposed to do? And Chizuru asks him what they're doing. And he's like, well, he panics a little bit. But he does explain himself, and thought we could kill time at here, but it's, the wrong opening time. And she's like, oh, I see. But luckily, Chizuru is like, it's only 10 minutes, right? So let's just wait here. Kazuya had this whole freak out, right? And he's like, oh, she's not going to like this day. Oh, wham. And she's like, yeah. And then he's like, oh, okay, cool. So they're already rating, and they're not really having much of conversation at all. They're just kind of sitting in a chair. They're having meaningless conversation. Like, oh, it's a weekday. Enjoy Price opens this early. There's still so many people. Blah, blah, blah. Lame stuff. Right? Kazuya says he's got a bunch of top number of projects, but he doesn't know how he should say them. And he asks her if she's ever been to Joypoyus. And she goes, yeah, to be honest with you, this is my 7th time. It's actually, pretty staple spot for dates, as she's, a rent-a-girlfriend. And Kazuya's like, shit, 7? I was kind of prepared for that, but that's a lot. But it makes sense, though. She goes on dates weekly. She goes on probably more than just one date a week, because she probably for a while, I think up until recently when she started getting gigs at as a actress, she probably was doing those probably daily. She probably had a date a day or some bullshit. Although, see, this is such a missed opportunity with Rent a Girlfriend, is we don't actually explore. We're 355 chapters into this shit, and what we really should have done is explored Chizuru's life more. We probably, you take 150, you give the story of Rent a Girlfriend, you give all the character story of Rent a Girlfriend, you give it to another mangaka that actually can, no offense to Reggie, but make a good story. Because I think Reggie's got all the building blocks here, right? As we saw in the first 50 chapters, and I think season 1 is really good. And I think up into the movie arc, it's still pretty good. But the rules just kind of fall off because it's the same old. And at 180 chapters of the same old gets kind of, right? Especially because we're losing a lot of... We have 5 main girls, all right? Minnie's introduced at chapter 100, so we could throw her out, right? We could say of Chizuru, Mami, Sumi, and Ruka. And you can even probably throw out Sumi, as she's just there. She has some important spots, but she's also just there. Of those 3 main girls, right, who are really prevalent throughout season 1, by the way, Chizuru, Mami, and Ruka, we barely see them past chapter 140, right? Or the whole movie arc. The whole movie arc is about Chizuru. Makes sense. We don't see him. We see him very rarely. But then we just don't go into any more detail. We just get this surface level stuff. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like we should probably have a little bit know more about Chizuru as a whole, right? We got that little flashback of her mom. All right, we saw I think a page or 2 of her in high school or something. We don't see much else of Chizuru though. We don't know much about who Chizuru is, or Kazuya for that matter, in his past and whatnot. We probably could do with that stuff instead of these countless pages of Kazuya inner monologue and crap. And I've been yapping. So we're going to actually just quick audible. We're going to make 355 its own episode and 356 its own episode, because I just started yapping. All right. But I think it's valuable stuff for what Rent a Girlfriend needs to be. And Chizuru starts complimenting on, he's cut his hair and he bleached it. And he's like, yeah, she's compliments on his clothes too. You look good. And he's like, oh damn. And he tries to compliment her, but it's oh, you always look like that. And she's like, well, I'm glad I met your expectations, as she starts, having this, monologue about how this is she's probably an expert. Well, she thinks that Kazuya would think that she's an expert on all this stuff because of her rental dates, but she's, but most of those people were strangers, so she didn't really care about how she really looked. But, Kazuya's not a stranger, and she wants to, This is a date, and she wants Kazuya to think she's cute. And the chapter ends with Kazuya like, they're about to go into the store, so they just open up, and Kazuya kind of gets a quick little look at Chizuru and how cute she is, and the chapter ends there. All right, so I yapped a lot of this chapter, and we're gonna cut it here, but I thought it was cute. We got this little page panel here, which will probably be up on screen right now, is the Chizuru thinking that she wants Kazuya to think she's cute. W. I was happy at this moment. I read this chapter and I wasn't upset. This is a W chapter. So my name's Little One. Hope you enjoyed this week's. I say this week, dude. You're getting the net. You get don't point the finger at me. Next chapter review is uploaded tomorrow. I guarantee it. I guarantee. You're seeing this the next day. 356 will be out, and hopefully I get 357 out on time. I have yet. Don't get me started on that. Okay. Anyways, I yapped too much. My name is Little One. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.